What is up, YouTube? This is Michael bringing you his Celestial deck profile. First, I play 4 Zerachiel. This is the best card in the deck. It's Limit Break. When she's faced up in your damage zone, you give all of your Celestial units 3,000. Mind you, it does not work with the Grade 2 no style that when it's played on rearguard, it can place a card from your hand to the damage zone and take one out. It will not buff it, which is why I don't play it in the deck. But getting her face up is not too challenging, but I'll explain later on how to actually do it with some of the other cards. Next, I play 4 Prophecy Celestial Romeo, which is the Break Ride. The Break Ride is when a unit rides over it, it gives it 10,000, and I can take one card from my damage zone and add it to my hand. And I place the top card face up into the damage zone. It's actually a really good ability because it can allow you to add perfects, 10k shields, attackers, and it takes one from the top of your deck, so it's not minusing you cards. Next, in my Grade 2 lineup, I play 4 of the, it's Wild Shot Celestial, Raguel, I think, but it's a 12k attacker for Celestials. When you have Celestial Vanguard, this unit gains plus 2,000 in attack. It can really help set up columns because of Zerachiel's boost. Giving it 3,000 makes it a 15k column against 10k, so it's really, really good. Also, I play 4 Candle Celestial Zerachiel. A lot of people play 3, but I think 4 is really good because it allows you to get it faster. You need Zerachiel in your damage zone. It also can be used with Romiel to get certain cards there for when you break ride to pick it up and add it to your hand. But you can honestly play 3. I just would recommend 4 to help with the consistency issue the deck might have. And I only play 3 of the 10k beat sticks. You can, again, this is the other card you can play as, but I only play 3 because it is only a 10k. Candle Celestials really needed to keep the consistency of the deck, and the 12k attacker is really, really good with another card I'm going to show you later. It's the Grade 1. Next, I run 4 Perfect Shields. Just standard with a whole bunch of break rides running around, hit high numbers. Just nothing much to say about them. They nullify an attack. This is the card that I was talking about earlier. Can help really hit high. This is called Underlay Celestial. It is a 9k before Limit Break. As long as you have Zerachiel face up, it is a 9k. During your turn only, though. So, with Zerachiel's Limit Break, it becomes a 12k booster. This can be used early game as the 9k booster with a 12k attacker to make a 21k column, which is really hard to guard early game. And you can also kill rear guards with it very, very easily because they don't tend to guard that much for a rear guard, which can be used to maintain field because they'll go off your rear guards a lot. But as long as this is behind rear guards, try to keep it safe, but there's really no way, so don't move it up a lot unless you desperately need to. Next, I play 4 of the 7k Grade 1s that if you have a Celestial Vanguard, when it attacks, it becomes a 10k. I use it as a 4 of because it can help with early game rush. Again, if you need to push for game that final turn, it does gain boost from Zerachiel, so it becomes a 13k effectively. Allowing it to be boosted by the 12k can make a 25k column. Again, against 10k, it can be very destructive. And last but not least, I play 2 of the Order Celestial. It is a, when it's played on the field, you can drop 1 card from your hand to a drop zone. As long as Zerachiel's face up, you may do this. And you draw 1 card. It's good for hand fixing. It's also a nice 7k booster. And again, buffs just do really good in the deck, and Celestials only get the buff, so it's better to play all Celestials. Next is my trigger lineup. That's terrible. I play 4 draw triggers. They're Celestial. 4 stand triggers. I play stand triggers over critical triggers. A, because it's a Celestial. If I need to push, it gains the buff. And stand triggers deck really work well because Zerachiel's buff stays all the time. It gives 3k, so if I have to attack with like a 12k attacker and I attack it, it'll be 15. I can restand it, and I can get the power to make it 20k. Again, 10k Vanguard is gonna be really destructive by it. The 4 criticals, and then just 4 heal triggers. I play the Celestial one over Sunny Smile because there's not much of special counter blocks in the deck, but at the same time you'll need to like take out Celestials, and Zerachiel has a ability that is a counter boss 2. It gains 5,000. It's only used for the final turn push. Last is my starter. First aid Celestial, when you put it in the soul and grab 1 card from your damage zone and play it on the field, then you have to put the top card of your deck face down. This is really used to grab like the 9k booster, which becomes a 12k. Use to grab her, It can also be used to grab an attacker or just be used for rush, but be careful what you grab because the card does go face down, and in Celestials you'll need face up a lot. And that's my Celestial deck profile. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. There are more deck profiles in set 11 coming up soon.